This guy's all Release That Entertainment talking to Robbie and Jeffy.
Wet Rob. Call me Wet Rob right now.
Alright, tallest buildings in Norway. How you guys doing today?
Great.
I'm wet, so I'm good.
He's wet.
Alright, where are we at tonight? Do you know that?
Where we at right now?
We were in Austintown. Now we're here partying at Cooney's house. So.
Alright, so you guys played tonight at a show in Austintown. How was it tonight?
They loved us.
It was good. We definitely showed that we weren't 100% metal.
Right.
We definitely stuck out, sticking out some good things.
Yeah, we were like a thorn in everybody's ass.
Yeah.
You can say that. Because we jabbed in and we stayed in the whole time.
Really?
So,
now, what was the other bands like?
I mean, it was like the average metal band.
Yeah.
Same sound, same songs. I actually said, like, I think it was the Jeffy while we were walking back in. It sounded like the same band that was there before we left.
Yeah.
So
The band
after
that played
us,
before us and the band that played after us sounded the same.
sound the same to me.
Alright, so how did you guys get your start? You know, with you guys been in a lot of different bands, you know, Breathing Neither, Sound Inferior.
Yeah, I mean, I was a lot younger on the scene, so I was only in a couple other bands, but like, always grew up opening up for the other people in my band's band. Now I'm playing in the band with them. It's a lot different. It's awesome.
I respect that because that means he's a fast learner, and I like fast learners.
Right.
Yeah, that makes me hard.
Did it make you?
Let's cross the line in this interview. Come on.
What a sword
No,
fight.
Yeah.
and I also like Lee, Jeff, you know, because you actually, you know, you kind of like grew up, you know, watching, you know, all the other bands, you know, play and stuff like that, and now it's like, you know, you're like with them.
Yeah, it's very humbling to me to know that guys that I looked up to the whole time I was growing up, since I've been 15, is now like my brothers, my bandmates in a band. They'll do anything for me, you know. It's their band and the local bands back in the day, because the scene was so much better, were the bands that I looked up to. It wasn't the bands that were on the radio. It was the local scene, and all the guys that I'm in a band with now, they're my brothers.
We're a family now.
Yeah.
We have to live
It's
like
legit
a family.
family.
Alright, so Robbie, one of the questions I wanted to ask you as well is something I heard, you know, at one of the shows, you know, like today, you know, that you mentioned, is that maybe you guys, you know, like talked a little bit, like, you know, maybe like 2 months is like because you're still new.
Oh yeah.
What was going on with that?
We were definitely interjecting on the fact that we weren't a metal band.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's totally fine.
Yeah.
We should probably just be assholes. You know.
Well, you guys do a good job.
You know,
Yeah.
we should be known for who we are, right?
Right.
Right.
Right, you know.
We've done work in the past, and I guess we've earned that up to this point.
Plus,
Maybe
I mean, you want to be the best, you got to act like the best, and you know, you got to have all the other qualities that are with
You
it.
have to piss
so.
everybody off, apparently.
Right. Did you do that tonight?
You get
We
noticed a lot
piss
more.
a lot of people off. A lot of people just
Fucking
left. So
People
that's
talk
good,
about you a
right?
lot more.
It's damn good.
Yeah, that's good.
They
shit
spend their money
everywhere.
I'm happy for that.
That's so good.
You know?
Now we're here partying.
All right. You got to be the badass to win the badass trophy.
I just poop everywhere.
And we're getting
So what do
completely
you guys,
insane now.
what are you guys going after here?
Where are we going after here?
I mean,
We're going to bed.
I mean,
Because we're going to pass out from all this.
In Robbie's asshole.
I mean, like going forward.
Tell them what happens after we party.
You don't hear this, but you know,
Right.
maybe later,
That's where I'm going.
That's who you'll be.
maybe. So
Don't
you guys,
lie.
You guys going on the work tour?
We're trying real hard.
We're trying. Go on and vote
We've had-
at battleofthebands.com.
We've had a lot of
Tallest
support.
buildings in Norway.
We've had a lot of support, and we appreciate every single vote that has ever been cast for us. We love the fact that people keep voting for us, keep it going. You know, like that's the only way we're gonna get there. So if you can keep voting, we love you.
It's much love to our fans for
Yeah,
going out there and voting.
because if we get there, then it's all because of you.
Yeah.
So
Definitely, it's
keep it going.
awesome. Go on, listen to our music, like us as a band, vote for us every day.
We got 2 songs on there.
2.
Shark Infested Building and Disco Innuendo. Check it out if you haven't heard it.
How's it going so far?
It's good, man. We're getting a lot of plays. We've been on the top 10, I think.
Yeah.
For a couple of weeks on plays and votes. We've been doing a lot of votes and shit like that. So
How's the recording?
pretty happy. The recording's awesome. There's a couple tweaks we need to do, and a couple of the recordings we got to tweak some shit, but it sounds awesome. It sounds better than anything we've ever done. So
Right.
And it was cool to just go in there with, Josh, who's awesome. He's
Yeah,
real chill.
Josh
Mind
from
Rocket, right?
Josh
Yeah,
from
Mind
Mind
Rocket
Rocket
Studios.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He really just he makes you feel comfortable when you're recording because he's
Yeah.
just like one of the guys. You're just hanging out, recording, bullshit about music. It's just one of the best recording sessions I've ever had in any band I've ever been in.
Well, here's another question, I'm the front guys on. You guys have both been, in different bands in the past. What band, what is going to make it stick with this band? That you guys have learned in the past? Like,
If you don't mind me answering that first, this band is veterans, and Jeffy's been in bands, Dustin's been in bands, Adam's been in bands, and I've been in bands, and this band is an accumulation of people that have done what they've done. They've done it well. So, besides making me jealous with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I think we're all prepared to take on whatever we have to take on, including beer to the mouth, because that's what's happening right now, and we're good at that too. We're good at drinking beer.
Good thing it's not lasting all this. It's fine.
Real good. What I think is going to get us there, on my behalf.
Now, he was drinking it. Look at it. It sounds like a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
Like he was drinking.
My whole thing behind it is the dedication and drive that every member of this band has.
That's it too. Like, we're all there for practice. We're all there ready to go.
Always pushing it. Like, I've never
Trying to
been
make
in a
ourselves
band,
better.
Never been in a band where every single member of that band was dedicated enough to be on Facebook promoting, out there selling tickets, pushing flyers. That's really what makes it. Like, if you want to go somewhere,
You gotta work.
only you
gotta work to
yourself
get
can
there.
make that
Yeah,
happen.
You gotta work to get there.
It's seriously it. You can't expect everything to be handed to you. So
Sounds good.
you got to get out there and be somebody and get your band out there. And you got to do it any way you can.
Brings me another point, man. You guys are like, pretty much like do it yourself like that.
Yeah.
Totally.
How hard is that?
Dude,
It's hard.
it's rough as fuck because
Work
not a lot
45
of
hours a week and still practice, 4
Oh,
times
yeah.
a week. Like, you're
Not a-
constantly busy.
not a lot of people understand who you are either until they actually hear you. Like we get this shit that we're like fucking soft and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. We're not soft. We're just as heavy as any other ball sack in the room.
Yeah.
So,
You're not solid. I
There's,
agree with you.
all right. I mean, we can break down like 2 ball sacks in the room.
there's a lot of time, a lot of behind the scenes time that no one sees. Like, they come out on the weekends and they see us at a show or they see us on Facebook.
They see ball sacks all
yeah,
the time.
They see nuts
They-
constantly.
nuts.
Like, I thought you were crazy, but I can clearly see your nuts.
Yeah.
But to know what we do behind the scenes is practicing 4 times a week, 2 to 3 hours every time we're practicing, on top of working
It's hardcore.
constantly,
It's hardcore.
and then getting out there and promoting the band, sending out flyers, sending things out to different places. Like, online radios are a big thing now. You want to get your music out there all around the world, you can get on them. So you got to get out there and do something about it.
Yeah, go to Facebook and search up tallest buildings in the tallest buildings in Norway. Check it out.
Yeah, I talked to Adam and talked to Dustin about this and shit like that. What do you guys think the name came from? Tallest building in Norway.
The tallest
I already heard,
buildings in Norway.
The story, but I want to hear from you guys.
I wonder if they told us the same story that they said.
What it is,
Go ahead. I'll let you spit and then I'll add.
All right.
when
Go
you
ahead.
hear us, you're going to want to buy a plane ticket, get on that plane, fly to Norway, find the tallest building, and jump the fuck off of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hit the bottom, you're going to be a paraplegic. And then we'll let you into the band.
Yeah.
And what you can do is play some synth and some shit like that.
Maybe backup vocals.
Backup vocals. You can do like the whole Stephen Hawking's, like, you can do that shit. Well, after you fell from a building and you lived because you believed in the tallest buildings in Norway.
Yeah.
That's why you lived. So.
No, honestly, I'm part.
Don't lie to me.
I'm part Norwegian.
Are you?
And I'm
Yeah.
part not Norwegian. So
Yeah, I'm the only Norwegian one in the band.
I'm mostly German.
That's why
so.
I kill
Sick
shit
hell.
on a daily basis. It's
Do
just
you
in
think?
my blood.
Do you think?
Sick
for
hell.
one- Do you think for 1 second,
Let me do the awesome.
if Osama was still alive, that he would be able
I'll do
to
the
fucking
step.
knock you
I'll do-
guys
Oh,
down?
no way.
'Cause that's a that's
No,
a tall fucking building,
no,
man.
that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen to us.
Oh.
Listen. We're family. We're gonna stick together. It's gonna be great. Don't worry.
I came here to chew bubble gum and play music, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah, you ready?
Wait a second.
What's your next step after her?
Listen, we're gonna go to Warped Tour. We're gonna fucking crush Warped
Blow
You
Tour.
know what I
it
mean?
up.
Your next step out of this garage.
Oh, next step out of this
Oh my
garage.
God.
I'm gonna get wasted and jump in the pool and probably drown.
Yeah.
So
That's all great.
I'm
Man.
gonna
I have-
walk across the porch like I think I can,
I have
and
a
then
cute
I'm gonna
black
die
little
into the
fawn I'm
pool.
gonna wear tonight.
And that happens.
It does. You know it's a good night when you wake up with a fawn.
All right, well I have to see that and I'll take a picture of it.
Mhm.
But what is your next step though? You know, going forward after?
I just told you.
Well, I mean, this
We're gonna take Warped Tour,
Good.
crush it into a ball, do some of this. I'm not gonna say the F word, but I'm gonna
Anally
do this.
inserted.
That works. Some farting noises in
Right
the
in the
background.
poop chute.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. Then hopefully somebody notices that we're gonna crush balls every day.
What are some of the bands that you would love to fucking see on the Warped Tour? You know, what you guys, you know, when you go on tour.
Listen, I love a Muir. I love some Dillinger. I love shit like that. You know, I like big tits in my face.
All our
Good, pick up
Yeah.
from where that one. Pick that up.
all our musical genres are so like, you know, here.
We
and
play
there
a song here, then we play a
I
song
listen to
there.
everything from
it's like
Bloodhound
Britney
Gang
Spears versus
to Cannibal
Muir.
Corpse.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
I love all music, so like to go to Warped Tours, it's so much better, and I would love to play Warped Tour for the sheer fact I get to hear the softer bands that I like, I get to hear the heavier bands that I like, and then I get to play it. That's why I would love to play Warped Tour.
Right.
Like it would just be,
It would be warping Warped Tour.
yeah,
In a sense, yeah.
and like honestly, we'd fit in perfectly at Warped Tour because it's not just like a
Yeah,
metal
because
festival.
we're all warped.
Exactly.
Pretty
All
much.
our songs are different. You
Dusty
can,
Baker,
you can
And
listen
it's
to
a
us
tour.
warped.
all different.
Adam Hunter, warped. Jeffrey Thompson, warped.
Walked.
And shitting, and me, I'm pretty much warped, as you can tell.
All right. Well, since you guys are warped, I appreciate it, Robbie. Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll give a hug.
Scoot Dog, I love you.
Jeffy, is there anything you guys want anyone else out there to know about you guys?
Check out the tallest buildings in Norway on Facebook. If you don't, then you're missing out.
Baker's Dozen coming to a kitchen near you.
Word.